Shalom, shalom. Out here on these highways and hedges again. Another opportunity to make our call and election sure. Before I go any further, I'm going to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teaching this truth in its entirety. And also shalom and double honors to the other elders out there that's pushing this truth non-stop throughout the four corners of the earth. It's your brother Kalab, also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy. And like I said, another opportunity to make our call and election sure out here on the highways and hedges in the streets of Dallas, Texas. And we out here again. You know what I'm saying? Blessed the water y'all by Shem Yahweh Shai for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to be in our right mind. Because we know that we are in some beautiful times and also some troublesome times for those who do not fear and those who have not returned back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. If you come from that, if your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not talking about everybody, because we know some people role in this movie is just to be doomed from the womb to the tomb. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing to be out here, man. I couldn't wait to clock out. You know what I'm saying? Out of captivity to get up out here, man. All right, and shalom to the believers that's tuning in. The brother hopefully election 12 tribes, and the other brother Yawanathan Barak 144K. Shalom to you beautiful brothers for tuning in. All right, and before we get started, I'm gonna bring out a couple of articles from the End Time Headlines, and we'll start it. We'll just grab a few, and it reads, "Here we go again. World Health Organization just sounded major alarm over concerning wave coming this winter as deaths soar." So we know that it's back. They brought it back. You know what I'm saying? Back, biggie, biggie, back, biggie, biggie, back. They brought it back. You know, like we used to say back home. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they brought that thing back. You know what I'm saying? Let the bodies hit the floor. But you know, we not scared. You know what I'm saying? We scared of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Nothing that these devils have up their sleeve. You know? We already know that the devil is about to come down with great wrath. But you know who gonna be protected? Those that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Those who have came back to the true power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And we are in those days right now. What a beautiful time to be alive with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, next article says, Texas power grid entered emergency mode last night to avoid rolling blackouts. You know, it's here. Let the chips fall how the chips gonna fall, man. And we know that all the things that's going on all throughout Babylon the Great and throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, some things are man-made, some things Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is orchestrating. But at the same time, at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is orchestrating all this because this is his movie. All right, next article says, China delivers anonymous warning to America, to Babylon. And Babylon knows, you know what I'm saying, that they are weak. And all these other nations are standing up, they gathering together, they becoming stronger and stronger, you know? But they not gonna tell you that on your news, you know, they not gonna broadcast that on your social media, you know, but guess who is broadcasting? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai through his prophets out on the highways and hedges, you know? All throughout the four corners of the earth, brothers doing sit-down edifying lessons, you know? The true believers coming back to the true powers and the true names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, reading, studying to show them they're self-approved. You know, getting their households back in order, starting with themselves. All right? I'm gonna get started. It's a beautiful day to be out here, man. All this traffic, all these people not gonna be able to say, I've never seen Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's prophets out there on the highways. You know, Lord willing that I'm a part of that number. All right, first precept is coming from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 2. And it reads, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring a sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman. All right, read on. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warn the people. And that's what's going on right now. Yahweh Shem Yahushua got the true believers, the prophets out here giving warning to the people. Don't get scared now. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he got the true believers out here again. He got the prophets back on the earth again, giving warning. And we know, as the scriptures say, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has always put his prophets out there in the earth whenever he was about to bring destruction. And what better place that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy last? Babylon the Great whore. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he got something beautiful planned for this place, man. Reading on, still in the book of Ezekiel, and it reads, chapter 33 and verse 4. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So we trying to get the blood off our hands. So that's why we out here on these highways and hedges. Because we fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? That's why we out here. Yahweh Shem Yahushua put that spirit on us to come out here and jump up and down like my brother Amawan Yashala Cohen. You know? We out here because we love and fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? And this is Yahweh Shem Yahushua's doing. So we trying to get the blood off our hands. You know, because we know what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to do in this place and all throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? Next precept is coming from Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. And it reads, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. These devils know they only got a very short time. These devils know. They know it's a wrap for them. You know? They know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to cut the lights off in this place. You know? Who don't know? 2/3 of our people who want to continue to live deliciously here. 2/3 of our people who still believe in plantation Christianity. 2/3 of our people who Yahweh Shem Yahushua has blinded. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shem Kakodash for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man, to be able to come out here 10 toes down for the power. You know? And take these ugly, mean looks from these people. You know? It's a beautiful thing to be out here on these highways and hedges, standing stiffly for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, believing, fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I wouldn't have it no other way. And that's why I can't thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua enough for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right? Next precept is coming from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16. And it, Shalom. And it reads, behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after, I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rock. So right now, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he got the true believers, he got the prophets out here fishing for the elect. That's what we out here doing, Lord willing, that I'm a part of that number. Yahweh Shem Yahushua got the true believers and the prophets out here fishing for the elect. Because guess what? When he put those fishers, you know what I'm saying? When he called those fishers back into the house, he gonna send them back out there, but they gonna have a whole new job, and their job is gonna be to hunt. You know, a hunter hunts. You know, 100 kills. You know, and that's what Yahweh Shemi Awashai about to do. He about to send them hunters back out. He about to employ those hunters, Salakia. He about to employ the 144,000. The governing body. They about to get busy all throughout the four corners of the earth. Mainly here in Babylon the Great, man, where it's much needed, man. Because not only have our people, 2/3 of our people not hearkened and came back to Yahweh Shemi Awashai, but it's also these other nations who walk in great pride. You know, they need a lesson to be taught to them, man. And this is all about to take place very soon. No, we can't tell you the day or the hour, you know, but we know that that time is coming. You know what I'm saying? According to the scriptures, according to the prophecies, according to all the things that's coming out. And we love it, man. We love it. All right? Picking back up, next precept is coming from the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto Yahweh thy power, and trust also are made manifest in your conscience. You know, so we trust in Yahweh Shemi Awashai. But we fear Yahweh Shemi Awashai first, you know. But we fear Yahweh Shemi Awashai so much, he got us out here also telling 2/3 of our people, man, hey, it's about to go down. He got us out here telling 1/3 of our people, the elect, hoping to seal the elect. Not saying that they won't be sealed, you know, hoping that we are part of that number, are blessed to be able to minister to the elect out here, you know, all throughout the four corners of the earth, not just in Babylon the Great. You know, we fear Yahweh Shemi Awashai. So we giving people warning from Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Y'all better get your mind right. Y'all better come back to Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Y'all better be fearing Yahweh Shemi Awashai. You know? Because if you don't fear him now, you're going to have to fear him later. And fearing him later on is going to be a whole different type of fear that's going to fall upon you. All right? Next precept is coming from Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. And it reads, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. So you need to be seeking Yahweh Shemi Awashai out of the book, out of the Bible. Yeah, I'm reading from my tablet, but I also have my Apocrypha and my Bible in my backpack as well. I also have it downloaded on several devices, you know? And that's what's most important. That's what's most important. We definitely need to be coming back. We're in a time where we got to come back to Yahweh Shemi Awashai. It's crucial. Come back to Yahweh Shemi Awashai. The times that we living in is very much crucial. You know? And ain't no way nobody gonna be able to come up against this word. This word is pure. This is the only thing that's gonna stand in the times that we living in. You know? This is crucial to come back to Yahweh Shemi Awashai. This word is gathering the true and sincere believers of Yahweh Shemi Awashai. You know, I was at work. As soon as I clocked out of work, getting prepared to come out here, there was a plethora of brothers going live. You know, as it always is, man. It's a beautiful thing. Man, it's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and being able to understand and discern the times that we living in. All right, getting back started up. Next precept is coming from Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 7, and it reads, nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. So we out here speaking the words of Yahweh Shemi Awashai. You know, giving y'all warning. Yahweh Shem Yahushua put us on these highways and hedges. You know? Yeah, we are men standing out here reading these scriptures, giving you warning, but these are not our words. These are words of the true and living power of the heaven and earth, Yahweh and Yahushua. We speaking for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, we the Lord's mouthpiece. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua got us out here doing. And a time is soonly approaching where the people who are out here on these highways and hedges in true faith and sincerity, they're going to be taken care of. They're going to be put up. When everybody all throughout the four corners of the earth is going to be screaming, crying, and dropping, you know what I'm saying, and wondering why me? Why all these things happen? Why? Because y'all didn't come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You didn't make him your strong tower. You know? You didn't fight for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I mean, you didn't allow Yahweh Shem Yahushua to fight for you. You know, you wanted to be carnal. You wanted to figure things out your way. You wanted the so-called white man, the devil, to fix things for you. Well, it can't be that bad. They got all types of programs that's going to assist us. No, man, it don't work like that. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua got y'all in a trick bag. He got you blinded and deceived. All right, pick it back up, Jeremiah 28 and verse 8, and it reads, the prophets which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him. So you know the true prophets, they speak in the same words and the same doctrine as Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And when the things that prophet or those prophets speak about before they take place and then they come to pass, then you're going to know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is truly dealing with that brother. You know? Then you're going to really know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a very sincere person, you know what I'm saying, to give you warning or tell you about your destruction that's coming soon. But our people, they not going to argue. 2/3 of our people are not going to argue. But guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he coming with a big bag full of rewards. Rewards for the righteous and rewards for the wicked. What reward does he have for you? So you need to be making your calling election sure right now, if you have an opportunity to. All right? Next precept is coming from Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17, and it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Let me get that end part again. It says, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us to come out here and give these people warning from him. Don't go out there and give your vain opinion and talk about what happened on the job. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us to come out here and give warning from him. Yeah, it might seem like we just out here looking crazy with garments on, reading the Bible, yelling. But this is the warning that's coming from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Soon we ain't gonna be out here. And when we are no longer out here, then you're gonna have to meet Yahweh Shem Yahushua face to face. And you ain't gonna be pleased with what that look like. You know why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not pleased with what he's seeing in 2/3 of our people. He definitely ain't pleased with what he's seeing with these other nations. You know, they just extras in the movie. You know, they just gonna be destroyed. They was born to be destroyed. You know, from the womb to the tomb. They was created to be destroyed. All right. Next precept, Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 18. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 18. Salakia. I lost my place. Gonna get it back. We got it back. The water y'all about to shoot me our shot. All right. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 18. And it reads, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood shall be required at thine hand. So we got to come out here. We got to give warning. We can't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. If you're a brother in the faith, you know, we can't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and know that we supposed to be out here on these highways and hedges and not come out here. That ain't how the Yahweh Shemi Awashai got it set up. You know, we supposed to be out here prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great. We supposed to be out here giving these people warning. We supposed to be telling these people the destruction that's coming. We can't shut this truth up. We can't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and be chilling on the couch. We supposed to be coming out on these highways and hedges, flipping your talents, telling them to repent. All right? Still in Ezekiel 3 and 19. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from the wicked way, from his wicked ways, Salakia, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So whoever don't believe, whoever Yahweh Shemi Awashai got this word going out to, but those who don't hearken, if they don't believe, they go back to their ways. They like, oh man, that ain't gonna never happen. I beg to differ. Everybody got their own relationship with God, you know? Guess what? We got the blood off our hands, man. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? The chips gonna fall how they gonna fall for you. But for us, Lord willing, I'm a part of that elect number, and all you sincere brothers that's out here on these highways, you know what I'm saying, prophesying, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be good in that day. We know the day that's coming that we gonna be hoping, that we gonna be praying that Yahweh Shemi Awashai is dealing with us. We know that day is coming. So we don't worry, we don't care about today. We don't care about how we look to these people. You know? It's Friday. Everybody got paid. People finna go out, you know what I'm saying? And not have Yahweh Shemi Awashai on their mind or in their inward parts. But guess what? Look where we at. Look where all these beautiful brothers who truly trust and believe in Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Look where you can find them at. On the highways, man. Reading on. Again, Ezekiel 3 and 20. Again, when the righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered, but his blood will be required at thy hand. So we fear Yahweh Shemi Awashai. We know we trust and believe in him. He even gave us his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, this living water. We gotta come out here. We gotta give warning. Whether they will hear or forbear, we still gotta come out here until Yahweh Shemi Awashai say that's enough. Reading on, still in Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 21. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man, that the righteous man sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he hath warned. He is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul. So yeah, we know it's brothers, sisters, boys and girls who are gonna listen to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in return. You know, Lord willing, I am a part of that precious number. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make it up out of here, man, because I need Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. My family needs Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's all we got. You know, yeah, we going through the motions, getting up, going to work, going to school, you know, doing the things that Babylon the Great has us doing. We in captivity still. But man, in a minute, ain't none of that gonna matter. This knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the only light that you gonna need. Cause ain't nothing else gonna be going on. You know? All right, next precept. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 4. And it reads, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So we know what's coming down the pipeline. We know that this devil is about to pull out everything that he got. He coming with everything he got. All his tricks. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The true believers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the elect is not going to be deceived. The elect is not going to be afraid. You know, we fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Nothing what this devil got. You know, although we know some people are going to die because of they lie is to die for this truth. You know, but that's because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua got that set up. That don't make us scared. You know, we willing to do whatever Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua got us to do. We willing to go through whatever he say we got to go through. And we cool with that. It's a beautiful thing to be out here. It's a beautiful thing to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's a beautiful thing to die for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know? It's a beautiful thing to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It's a beautiful thing to be looked at as a fool for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Because we ain't going to be looking like fools soon. I mean, much more longer. All right? Next precept, Romans chapter 13. Dust in my eye. Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time. Salaki, I got some dust in my eye. Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing that time, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. So we know that our salvation is knocking at the door. But guess what? Them knocks gonna come even sooner than when we believe. You know? We know the chairs of salvation are going to be here sooner than what we think. And we can't wait. Call Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakakradash for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. To be able to come out here to these highways and hedges and prophesy. What a beautiful time to be alive with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right? Next precept, Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. And it reads, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. It's that time, baby. You know, it ain't no longer on its way. It's here. The time is at hand. And those that read these precepts, those that understand these precepts, those that understand these prophecies, that take heed to these prophecies of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, who fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, guess what? Blessed are you. blessed are you. And the blessings from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai succeed the blessings from a job way far more than our minds can even fathom. Because guess what? When it ain't no more jobs, when it ain't no more lights, when it ain't no more water, when it ain't no more food, but it's plenty of death, it's plenty of chaos, it's plenty of destruction. Guess what? The scripture says, blessed are you. In that time, you're gonna be receiving the blessings from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So to hell with this place and everything that it possesses and can give you right now. Because in a minute, ain't none of that gonna be hitting on nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like they say in the world, no cap. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. And for those who won't hearken to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and come back to him in true faith and sincerity and fear him, and guess what? You got a reward coming for you. But it ain't gonna be the reward for being righteous. You got the reward of the wicked coming. Of the wicked coming. You know what I'm saying? You might be from the 12 tribes, but if you are 2/3, then Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is gonna treat you like a heathen. You want to live like a heathen, then you gonna die like a heathen. You gonna receive the reward of a heathen. Bam! Y'all ain't hit this time, but maybe next time. Salaki, I got something in my eye. All right. All right, pick it back up. Next precept is coming from Ecclesiastes chapter 37 and verse 2. The days of the life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. Yeah, why? Because we got next. We got the kingdom. We got next, and we got forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. All these other nations, y'all days are numbered. 2/3 of our people on this side, y'all days are numbered. Definition of innumerable, the simple definition, it says too many to be counted. We can't count the days that we got coming, man. We can't count the days of our lives, you know what I'm saying? We are part of that precious number. Well, we can't count the days of our lives. But the Israelites can't count the days of our lives. You know, we know 2/3 of our people are gonna be cut off on this side. But guess what? They coming back. They coming back in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? They definitely a part of that next and forever. All right. Next precept, Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. And the Lord thy power, Yahweh, will put all these curses upon thine enemy and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. So yeah, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he turning these curses on these devils, man, and all these other wicked nations. But mostly, you know what I'm saying, the wicked Esau, Edom. You know, I'm starting to see even more and more Edomites get catch judgment. More Edomites, you know what I'm saying, out here doing bad. Not only are they poor or homeless, I'm talking about they out here homeless with no arms. Out here homeless with a missing limb. Out here homeless with no legs in a wheelchair. You know? Out here homeless. Judgment. That's a beautiful thing, man. I love to hear that. I love to hear those tunes. You know? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. The judgment that's going on, boy, that reflex too cold. You step on this sign. All right, getting back to it. Next precept is coming from the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 21. And fear not, my son, that when we Salaki, and fear not, my son, that we are made poor, for thou hast much wealth. If thou fear Yahweh thy power, and depart from all sin, and do that which is pleasing in his sight. Yeah, we might not have everything that we need. Yeah, we might not have everything that we want on this side. But guess what? We rich and we still rich. We rich in faith. You know what I'm saying? We rich with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And ain't no better riches than that. You know? Ain't no better riches than that. Look at all that judgment going on, man. And you know what? We in an uppity part of Dallas. It's Dallas, but it's also known as Richardson. You know? This a little uppity part, you know? But hey, let the chips fall how they gonna fall, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Get back to it. Next precept, Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So it's a treasure to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? This the bag right here. You know? Your money ain't gonna save you in the days that's coming. Hell, your money can't save you right now. It might can offer you a temporary comfort, but it can't save you. You know? Having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, when the lights go out, when ain't no banks, when it ain't no money, ain't no jobs, when it ain't no food, then what you gonna do with that big bag of cash? Then what you gonna do with them zeros in the bank you can't spend? Because even before that happened, what else is taking place very soon? The BRICS nation, you know, their money is gonna succeed America's currency by far. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's gonna take 55 American dollars to amount to one of the BRICS nations' currency. How beautiful is that? I know people who ask me, well, if you know all these things are gonna happen, all these bad things are happening, why are you happy? Why do you want it to happen so soon? Why? Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is my strong tower. I can't fear nothing that I don't have no control over. So that's why I come out to that. That's why I fear and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Just having that faith alone, believing and trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Salaki, believing, trusting, and fearing Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Salaki, fearing, trusting, and believing in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's good. It's that alone, man, is worth far more than our man can even imagine, man. All right, reading on. Next precept is coming from Psalms chapter 119 and verse 50. This is my comfort and my affliction, for thy words have quickened me. So this word, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you know what I'm saying? That this is what quickens us. This is what comforts us, you know? Yeah, we might be in a lower state as a nation of people and individually as well. But guess what? This word, man, empowers us up. You know, like Mario, when he eat the mushroom, he get big. That's what this word do for us, man. The words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, it's a beautiful thing to have. If I'm having a bad day in captivity, or just throughout my life, or, you know what I'm saying, met with some trials or something like that, guess what? Just knowing this, not having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, fearing, trusting, and believing in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, it makes everything go away, not temporarily, but permanently. You know, if I got to deal with this, I got to deal with that. Remembering that I got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, it puts me at ease. It comforts me. You know what I'm saying? It turns the giant of affliction that I'm dealing with in my life to a small pebble, and I just step right over it. But it ain't nothing that I'm doing. It's through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know? All right. Next precept is coming from Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 and verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he said. They extol it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. So right now, I'm a poor man standing out here. People riding by like, oh, what the hell he doing? You know what I'm saying? Not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how severe this thing is. But guess what? If you had, you know what I'm saying, somebody, of course, you know, we had somebody famous standing on this corner, or we had a popcorn pastor or Deacon Doodoo on this corner, man, you wouldn't even be able to drive over here. It'd be a plethora of people standing out here, you know? But not for long. Not for long. The road's gonna reverse and people gonna be dying to hear this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. People gonna be dying to hear the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. People gonna be begging and pleading to get this living water. People gonna be hoping that they can understand this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know? We just average Joes to these people, man. But be careful on how you offend people in these last days, man. Because you don't know. Look at the brother ride by me smiling and laughing. All right. But anyway, you got to be careful who you offend, man. Especially when you talking down, you know what I'm saying, on the true believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, as everybody been talking about it. Look at that brother Polite, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we up out of here before 7 years have ended. You know what I'm saying? That brother gonna meet his demise locked up already. You know what I'm saying? All right, getting back to it. Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, Salakia. But the righteous shall flourish as a branch. We ain't trusting in no money. We ain't trusting in no power. We ain't trusting in no respect. We ain't trusting in no carnal weapons or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? This is a spiritual battle. Spiritual battle. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gonna fight our battles. We just gotta keep on coming out here to these highways and hedges, doing as Yahweh Bashim Yahushai would have us. Doing everything in doing everything possible with all our might to be as righteous as possible in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Why? So we can be deemed worthy to receive that hedge of protection and be kept for all the things that's coming down the pipeline. Let me grab this. Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. And it reads, for the word of Yahweh thy power is quick and powerful and sharper than a two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So we got the most powerful weapon in our possession. Way more powerful than, let's start from the higher. Way more powerful than a nuclear weapon. You know? We got something way more powerful than anything. This word. Why? Because this word cuts through the flesh, cuts through the bone, all the way down to the soul. Call her Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadosh with his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Yeah. This knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the word of the Lord is way more powerful than anything that we can possess. All right, another precept, next precept is coming from 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh thy power to pulling down of stronghold. And what's one of the strongest things that has a hold on our people? Plantation Christianity. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's setting that down, breaking that down, man. I remember when I first got married to my wife, hell, I was in Christianity church as well. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he pulled me out of that. And my reel was still going. You know what I'm saying? He used to piss me off for her to go up in that whorehouse, man, and give praises to that fake power, that fake God, Cesare Borgia. You know, it used to piss me off, man. And then, you know, eventually, as I grew in grace, and you know what I'm saying, over time, y'all about to see outside, he made me simmer down a little bit, because, you know what I'm saying, I was a high head in the beginning, you know, and over time, you know what I'm saying, my wife, she started listening more. She started listening to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. She wasn't listening to me, she was listening to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua through me. And it went on for a while, but now, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. She would now go back to that church, up to that whorehouse, you know. Even my daughter, being 4 years old, she even say things like, that's a bad place when she see a church, you know, that bad place, you know, and I laugh, you know what I'm saying, and we carry on. But yeah, it's a blessing to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? Let me grab this out of Psalms chapter 18 and verse 2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, Yahweh, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. So, like the scripture says, the names of the Lord is a tower, and the righteous run to it. Roughly paraphrasing, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he all we need, man. When the war get here, when the war coming, when people find themselves in a war and they see a high tower, a strong high tower, they gonna wish that they was in there. But this is how you get in it right now, you know, before the battle, before the war gets here. And it's a blessing to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. All right, getting back to it. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you, and will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you into Zion, one of a city, two of a family. Everybody not gonna make it. Everybody not gonna understand this. Everybody not gonna get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua didn't set it up that way. So you better make sure you a part of that. You can't make yourself a part of that, but you better be making sure you're doing everything to make yourself a part of that, man. Hopefully Yahweh Shem Yahushua have mercy on you and bring you in the fold. Include myself. I want to be a part of that number. I want to be saved. I want to be in possession of the true money, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding when all hell breaks loose. So guess what I do? I do everything that I can possibly to be righteous in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because the clock is ticking. It's almost game time. You know? We're going to see what you've been doing at practice on Friday nights when it's game time. All right? Next precept, Matthew 13 and verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. It ain't given to everybody to understand what's going on. It ain't given to everybody to understand why the true prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are on the highways, or on the hedges, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great, giving his people warning people of the impeding dangers that's coming to this place and throughout the four corners of the earth. Famine, pestilence, you know, all the bad things, all the salaki, all the beautiful things that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got coming, man. All right, next precept is coming from Romans chapter 8 and verse starting at 35. And it reads, who shall separate us from the love of Yahushua Mashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that love us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor heights, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh thy power, which is in Yahushua Mashiach our Lord. So can't nothing separate the true believers of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on this side. The true worshipers of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, can't nothing stop us. Can't nothing separate us. Can't nothing come in between us and Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So that's why we out here no matter what. Because we fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we want to return that favor to him. So we going to stand strong and stiff for Yahweh Shem Yahushua on this side. Right? All right, next precept is coming from Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 10. And it reads, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he gonna take care of the ones that's truly seeking him, true faith and sincerity. You know what I'm saying? Those that he have woken up to come back to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, who truly trust in him, the ones who gonna wake up to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because they still got time. We out here, you know. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he ain't gonna forsake them. All right, next precept, I'm going to end it off on this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveness and forgiveth sin, and saveth in the time of affliction. It's a time of affliction that quickly approaches. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to save the true believers in that time. You know? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he is going to save the true believers in the times that are coming, man. Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, it's on its way. All right, I'm going to end it off on that note. I hope that it was edifying. I'm going to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, teaching his truth in its entirety. It's your brother Kalab, hope, grace, and mercy. I hope this lesson was edifying. And if you're a brother or a sister of the fold and you truly trust and believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I want to encourage you to keep fighting and most of all, keep the faith. We almost up out of here. Shalom.